Hello and welcome back to Pick and Play. It's fine for the Kaiserreich mod. We're back in American Union State, the AUS. So then, with good old Huey Long Dong, we are going to battle our way through the Pacific. And, social liberal, we are authoritarian democracy. I don't know if we can get a peaceful reconciliation with the Pacific states. But I'm going to be sending some of my better troops, or at least the proper division troops, and the Silver Legion army. They'll be the ones to go and push them. I'm going to keep my massive horde of militia behind me to watch my back, make sure people don't come up. For some reason, we own a bit of Washington, probably because of when the Syndicates of America had an uprising there. If I'm going to take an honest guess. You there, Silver Legion, go ahead and keep piling yourself on, piling yourself on. We have less than 1 million manpower, but then again, we are putting out a lot of troops, ain't we? Also, I've named all the Silver Legions, up to 9 Silver Legions. Good for them. Possible ceasefire. Civil War ravaged America. Does it make sense for us to do this? I haven't taken it in any of my other games, so at the very least it would be different if we took it. We do have the smallest manpower pool of any of the other games. Let's do it. Let's at least talk to them in Denver. We own Denver. Let's at least talk it out. See what they're thinking. Silver Legion support. Yes, I would like that. I'd like to at least have that going down while we wait. Ceasefire talks in Denver. The war between the American Union and Pacific states have dragged on. Talks have held between the highly placed officials, but both sides regarding the possible ceasefire. This comes as an urging Union government, but is unknown with the traction that there currently is. We shall see in a couple days. Okay. Thank you for telling me that thing that I already did. Thank you. Thank you very much. You get out of the army. And armored spearhead division. That would be you there. You would be coming where exactly? Where you going? Down to here. Kind of the same strategy I've been using in the other games. Shanxi's declared war on the Qing. So pretty normal. The proposal. After 2 days of talks, Army officials have put together a proposal. Any states west of the Mississippi River, which are currently occupied by Pacific forces, would be ceded to the Pacific States of America, with some gaps filled in to the map. Though nothing they can't properly supply, the rest would be ceded to the American Union State. Outside of that, there'll be no guarantees and no actual talk of actual peace. Eventually, there'd be a reckoning. Both sides simply call for hostilities to stop for now, for damage to be assessed, and for the living to be a much needed breath. This will do, or so they're agreeing for too much. So they would take Arizona, Utah. We own Wyoming. We own Montana. So it would be Idaho, Utah, Arizona line. Not terrible. This will do. I'm actually okay with this. Let us reconcile ourselves. You, what can we get? It's 1938. Late 38, mind you. Got all that. Superior fire power. Spend. Encryption. Rocky Mountain ceasefire. So yeah, Arizona, Utah, Alaska. Oh, I guess that is west. That works. Yeah, so a tentative peace deal has been signed. Arizona, Utah, Idaho line. I think that's a pretty good spot for us to find a place to attack. Because we're not going to win the Navy. In most places we've gained territory, which is good, except for in Arizona. Arizona is the only exception. And of course there's a train outside my house. Let's see, armor the Silver Legion. And you, militia, go into the militia force. Gonna work out exactly how many there are here. We got some mounted militia. Some of these. That's your army. Put them all together. See what you get. Get rid of your line. You get rid of your line. And eat there. You, I guess you could get some mounted troops. Rocky Mountain ceasefire. Let's see how long that lasts. Eventually, there must be an option to break the ceasefire. 60 points. Ceasefire agreed upon. Just to help us get a little bit ahead of time. Get our positions ready. What was that? New Washington can already start being taken. I like that. But we don't want New Washington. We want Mine Ice Has Seen the Glory. So rebuilding the country will be the next thing we do. Yes.
Ready to move.
Everyone get your lines prepared. I think we should attack them after going net pop. You hold back, you hold back. How is my navy doing? We need to rebuild, and oh my god. That's right. Well, I did lose all of those ships, but I kept the Silver Legion. That's good to know. You just put those there. The lack of any militia. American Legion appointment. At the end of the Civil Wars, there comes a vacancy in an ever-important position, the American Legion's national commander. The last title holder, Smedley Butler, had foolishly sided with the syndicalists. Whomever taken this position is symbolically represent the veterans of the United States of America in society, and thus our choice is important. The most common name floated is General George Moseley.
Yes, sir.
Where might I find him? Collins, Chenault, Connor, Hodges, Kate Simpson, which way? Yes, Moseley. He was in charge of, I think, forces west for a while. Appoint William Pelly, you say? So Moseley, I should have been putting him in charge of the Silver Legion. He's an anti-Semite. His anti-Semitism does dissuade some from the nomination. Huey Long believes that his friend and ally Fox Connor, who introduced Patton to Huey's cause, should have the position. William Pelly's name has been placed in the desk several times despite the door being locked. Who shall be appointed? Clearly, William Pelly. The real America still stands. Also, have I done it wrong? Because the current ruling party, not Pop, but New Washington's been done already. I mean, I've never gone this direction. So, I would assume fight socialist and federalist terrorists. It's a pretty good place for us to start. Rebuilding the country, though, also useful. Start by rebuilding the country. Don't know if I've done it wrong, but we will see. We will see in time. These guys will still come out. You will still come out. We have 0 stability and... No, negative stability, 0 war support. My bad. Still need my AUS infantry divisions to come out. And infantry and template 1. I don't remember making you. Why would I make you? You're the wrong size.
Yes, sir.
Also, there's this guy with the big mustache. He still exists. With the División de Infantería. So it's weird. So in this game, he is a 3 infantry regiment. In the other game, my American game, he is a full-on 9 infantry division, no, 9 infantry battalion division. So it's weird. I don't know who you is or why you're here. I'm gonna put you in Washington. Have fun with that. As for us, while we wait, volunteer only. By a million manpower, volunteer only. It's not bad. But we got some points so we can spend them. I definitely think we're going to be able to outboon Federalist bombing. Yeah, that's going to happen. Special session for Congress. Rapid-fire session of Congress under Huey Long has been appointed to pass several enabling acts thus far. Exhausted by dictating President Long's orders, allies of the Prohibition Party and Old Democrats have come today to a more radical proposal in the Constitution. Pork barreling together is a bill for veteran back pay. Why is it called that? A proposal for the Prohibition Amendment. Prohibition is popular for conservative Protestants in the South, but is seen as tyrannical by the so-called wet states in the North and West. We're not really in the West, but okay. Unfortunately, the big tent politics of AFP means that bills can only pass together or not at all. The final decision lies with Huey Long. Pass the bill. So we got prohibition on veterans, or do not pass the bill. Pass the bill. Data political power cost, but division training time and division recovery. Sure. Sure. Why not? And Dunehammer is Dunehammer, sorry, is playing a football manager. One wild night. After a particularly fiery night in the speeches at the Several Legion's new capital city outpost, William W. Pelly has rallied the Legion in favor of murder. An armed march occurred that night towards the presidential mansion with the intention to kill President Long. Thankfully, Pelly had underestimated the support of Huey from the people in the capital city, and the firefight had broken out in the Second Civil War Memorial. Pelly's men folded quickly and reinforcing Minutemen, some of whom recognized Silver Legion traitors and their old comrades. By dawn, surviving Silver Legion traitors were arrested, and Pelly himself sent to an insane asylum for being deemed mentally unfit to stand trial. So what, I just don't get to go Pelly anymore? Okay, I tried. Not sure what else I would do. Paraguayan, congratulations. Thanks, Paraguay. Even though you didn't really send the Chaco Brigade. Also, I still have this massive army of Silver Legion supporters, you know.
Ready, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm curious, is that event... Is it a chance to happen? Is it scripted to happen a certain way if you take certain things? Was rebuilding the country too early? Senseless bombings. Can I just take mine eyes has seen the glory ahead of time? Let's see, does anything else need it? Currently probably is national populist, nap-pop, 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 nap-pop. Yeah, everything has to be nap-pop. Oh well. I tried. Too hard. Not worth it. Put more troops well, to be honest, the army of the Silver Legion should probably be disbanded if William W. Pelly has been defeated in battle. Not you. AUS divisions. Yeah, I think that'll do. They'll do fine. They'll do fine. You. Yes, I know. A lot of bombings. Huey Long it is. Kind of defeats the purpose of this playthrough, but I didn't see much of an easier way to go through that. I took the only two Silver Legion things that I could. Gerald K. Smith. I mean, I guess I could be sending my troops to do other things. You, go ahead and get rid of yourselves. You are uninvited. Too bad. Yeah, Silver Legion. Sorry, we don't do racism anymore. That's not what we're about. Check yourself before you riggedy wreck yourself. Going around. Who did Canada back again? Because what happens if followed Beijing? Who do they back again? I forget. You have a lot of support by Lend-Lease policies. They're still Lend-Leasing you? For shame. Rebuilding the country. Though personally, root out the traitors seems like it's important to do right about now. Over here. I'm gonna say construction is pretty important considering how many just how many things have been broken. Doing hammer, not now. Okay, that was a little bit weird. Game crashed. Don't know why. I guess the game was angry that we didn't get Pelly. So we continue on because now I record using MKV files and then I remux them. Thank you. So a simple crash is not enough to stop me. It's going to be a little bit weird to put them back together, but hey, it is what it is. We are, this is the autosave. I think I autosave per year. I might want to change that to per month. I don't know if I have it per month or per year. I don't remember. But we died at some point. Rebuilding the country. Oh, do it. That's why that happened. Okay. That's why that did what it did. Because now, we're just going through some of the old stuff that we had done already. Rebuilding the country, focus is done. I want to go root out the traitors. So we got economic devastation. Yeah, we have all the devastation and whatnot. But we also have the I forget if the Marine base is in Georgia or not. South Carolina. I think it's in South Carolina, but I'm not sure if the Marine base in real life is in South Carolina. But I'm gonna train them there anyway. As for us, we still have Brazilian volunteers, which is a really weird division. They should probably go home. Or if Brazil gets involved. Kind of weird that the volunteers don't go home, but we have them. Then you're there. We also have the heavy infantry divisions. I remember you. I remember you. Put them into this division. What else? Break the ceasefire. Ceasefire was agreed upon to last at least 6 months. So we have 6 months to prepare. Or at least get a lot of troops out. Servo Legion is gone. They've just been made into regular troops now. They're not allowed. They should have a sniper program. Sure. I don't know if there's a downside to it. I don't know if there's an upside to it. I honestly just don't know. Maybe if I create it in 20 years, a president will be assassinated or something. I don't know. Patent reform plan. Yeah, mobile army, but that's not going to help much. Also, hey, wait a minute. You kept your National Guard? Hey, that's cheating. That's cheating. That's good eating and that's cheating. Gonna break up my 2 divisions in different areas. You got a lot of good commanders. Fox Connor. Also, who's supposed to be the guy to lead everything now? Charles Lindbergh, blah 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 blah. Charles Cullen. Got a not report. So is William Dudley Pelly just completely out of the game now? Think about all of this, and no one ever cares about it. Oh, this is so sad. You guys, capital of America. Clearly, it's Washington, D.C., brother. The new Washington. Because you see, we're just the same old America that we've always been. We just are better. I got an idea for production now. Well, how about air bases along the border? Yes, yes. Let it flow through you. I don't really need those right now. I need some more of these. And there's a train outside. Yeah.
Attention.
You guys seem to be fine. You're not really going to do much anyway. I could use you in river assaults, I guess. To take out Salt Lake City. Even though Salt Lake City is kind of a difficult target. Do that with you. Voices are getting a little hoarse, so I'm gonna swig on to I. This episode is a disaster. Nothing's going my way. A cult, huh? Choo-choo! Probably shouldn't have done that, but I did anyway. What are you gonna do about it? Is there a way for me to join the Reichspakt? I wonder if there is. Would that be over here? Fortress America. Syndicalist bombing. Yes, I know. American Century, working with our allies. Went to the fray. War plans. Ooh, yeah, join the Reichspakt. There's an idea. Now, back in the Pacific States does not exist. Why must you do this to me? Ensure loyalty, reward loyalty, expand the man-at-mans. Sure. I mean, we'll just have another round of Every Man a King. I have no problem with that. I have no problem with letting every man be kings. It means it doesn't have to change the thumbnail, do I? But it means that we can't do the same idea that we were planning on doing. Yeet. Delicious Gatorade. In a comically oversized bottle. What's this? Estados Socialistas de America Latina. Okay, but what are you? Are you the only person? No. You okay? So you're breaking off from the Third International to go do your own thing. Okay, you go do that then. Also, hey Panama, hey buddy, hey pal. I know you got some friends there, but have you considered in this policy? Have you considered giving back the Panama Canal, please? I beg of you, please. Australian Guard coup and schism in the share the wealth societies. To share our wealth societies throughout the America, here along is enlisted not only party members but also former government employees. These new employees are directed by the Marine veteran Sidney McMath, who are paid by the federal payroll. Now there exists a tension between the old and the new in the Share Our Wealth. The old guard, the Francis Townsend, advocates for Share Our Wealth to remain a non-government entity and prevent partisan politics, while McMath considers to officiate it as a federal department. Let's see. Keep it normal or authoritarian democracy? Keep it normal. It means basically nothing, but keep it normal anyway. Oh yes, fight the terroristas, please. Thank you, and with that, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye bye.